Hello, I am back with week 3 of the VBR, and this time we're facing Magmi, coach of the Dutch Duraludons. So, a bit of backstory. Well, two things. The first is that this is the first matchup where I don't have a positive matchup. Like, against Nova and Lily, I had a very good matchup team-wise, which was like a nice warm-up to the draft league. But now we're against Magmi, and this matchup isn't that great. Anyways, looking at the teams, we already know my team. It's Regieleki, Spectrier, Pincurchin, Felix, Fungus, Parloin, Hatterini, Gmax, Pheromosa, Raboot. This is now actually coughing, not Archeops, and Conkelder. And on Magmi's side, we have Tapu Fini, Alolan Raichu, Silvally, Miltank, Golurk, Turtonator, Grimmsnarl Gmax, Stakataka, Amoonguss, Girder, and Piloswine. Now, the other bit of background is that he sniped Turtonator from me. This was going to be my fire type. It works well in Trick Room, nice dual stabs, is great with a weakness policy, but no, Magmi snatched it from me, and now I have to sell with Raboot. But spoiler alert, Raboot has an incredible matchup against his team, and I'm so hyped that it has a good matchup. So anyways, on team, a lot of his Pokemon do very good against me. In fact, when I've been practicing, the only two we didn't see are Miltank, because, well, the one person that brought a normal type brought Silvally instead, and Girder because, well, I don't really know what Girder does. I have Hatterini, I have Spectrier, it's kind of frail, without Eviolite, and with Eviolite it isn't hitting hard enough. So my immediate thought was that I could not bring Electric Terrain, because not only does Magmi have 2 ground types, he also has an Alolan Raichu, which doubles its speed in Electric Terrain. So, yeah. Now, Spectrier looks bad, but it actually just straight up 2-hit KOs both Grimmsnarl with Phantasm, and Silvally gets burned, and then it doesn't do anything. So, that could be good. Anyways, time to move on to my team. So first off, we have Mad Clown. We're finally running the Flame Orb Guts combination. Last time I chose Iron Ball to outslow his hat and get it with a Poison Jab. Anyways, we're running Mad Clown because if you know the reference, you know the reference. I hate Mad Clown though, but Conkelder is supposed to make everyone else mad. Anyways, he has the moveset of Protect, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, and Poison Jab. I kinda need all 4 of these moves. Ice Punch for Amoonguss, Poison Jab for both Tapu Fini and Grimmsnarl, and Drain Punch a stab. Anyway, we're running simple EVs. 252, 252, 4, like, nothing special. Ghost Horse, we're running Life Orb, normal set, except we swapped out Nasty Plot for Will-O-Wisp. This comes very much in handy against Silvally and Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl likes clicking Sucker Punch, so burning it is so useful. And there's nothing special here except we have just enough speed to outspeed Alolan Raichu by 1 point, while also having the HP ends with 9, and for some reason that minimizes Life Orb recoil. So it's essentially goated. Ghost Horse is going to be my main offensive threat. And we're gonna move on to Emo Ace first. Now, the reason it's called Emo Ace is because, well, it's a teenager and is clearly in an emo phase. And Cinderace was my first starter. And surprisingly, I named it the very unoriginal nickname of Ace, because it's the ace of my team. So, anyways, that's why it's called Emo Ace. It's running a Violite because we don't really have a better item for it. Standard EV spread. We need Adamant or else it just doesn't hit hard enough. Rocking Gunk Shot, Sucker Punch, Flare Blitz, and High Jump Kick. Flare Blitz a stab, Sucker Punch to cleave through a lone Raichu, Gunk Shot for all of the fairies, and High Jump Kick for Stack Attacka, who is 100% coming no matter what team he brings because he needs Trick Room. That's another thing. We're going to be trying to stop Trick Room from getting up because as you can see, his team is pretty slow. With Alolan Raichu being the main fast boy, Miltank is decently fast, but we outspeed literally everything with our offensive threats. We hit so hard that he needs the speed advantage. So I know Stack Attacka is coming. I'm most scared about Focus Sash because then it can actually get up Trick Room. But as long as he has something else, we should be fine. Anyways, another synergy is Ghost Horse will often Dynamax because it hits so incredibly hard. And Phantasm lowers defense, turning Raboot's 2-hit KOs into 1-hit KOs. And when Raboot gets a 1-hit KO, or is threatening one, it is so obnoxious. Speaking of obnoxious, we have perfect support, and I was not kidding. This is literally the perfect support. It annoys Magmi's team to no end. We're gonna have the focus stats on it because it's honestly really frail. Prankster because I am never not running Prankster. Well, maybe I'll run Unburdened eventually, but not yet. So anyways, we have the moves Fake Tears, Fake Out, Foul Play, and Copycat. Fake Tears lowers Spadef, which is very helpful to give Ghost Horse some one-hit KOs, like one-shotting Tapu Fini with a Max Phantasm. Fake Out as general support. Foul Play because it one-shots Golurk, which is honestly a really scary under Trick Room. And Copycat because if he doesn't have a priority move and he just clicked Trick Room, we can Copycat Trick Room and then reverse it immediately, which I'm hoping will catch him off guard. But even if it doesn't, it's still useful because we can Copycat a ton of support moves. We can always Copycat Trick Room if we want, Copycat Imprison if we really wanted to do that. Next up is Tier 2, Pheromosa, which is a joke on how it used to be Tier 2, even though now it's Tier 1. We're running Safety Goggles for Amoonguss, and we have the moveset of Speed Swap, Protect, Poison Jab, and Close Combat. Honestly, I used to have Brick Break, but at this point, I just don't need it. Like, whenever I've seen Room Snarl, it never actually sets up screens in the first place, which is hilarious. But anyways, we have Speed Swap for obviously Hatterini, but also a Speed Swap onto Stack Attacka so that we get the incredibly low speed, and then it's now base 151 speed stat. I know, it's so epic. We have Protect because Protect, Poison Jab because I have poison coverage on both Mad Clown and Tier 2, and also on emotes, because Tabu, Feeny, and Grimsnarl are that annoying. Finally, close combat stab. We have Haxlord running the Babiri Berry for Stack Attacka. We used to have Kasib for Golurk, but I decided that stack was much more like Golurk had a chance to not come. Stack Attacka always comes. Like, there's never a universe. Like, any other Pokemon has a chance of not coming. But Stack Attacka will come no matter what. So Babiri Berry is just safer. This is also surprisingly bulky. It takes a lot of hits well, and it also hits incredibly hard. Like, without even the life orb boost, it 2-shots Terminator with max smite. Anyways, we're running Imprison Trick Room. This isn't meant to counter Trick Room, it's more of a backup strat. And I don't really need the coverage. It already does so much to stack. Anyways, we have Psychic and Dazzling Gleam for stab. And regular, just... The EV spreads were a bit bland, but I didn't feel the need to change any of them, other than optimizing the EVs to put these guys both at 179, because the max speed of Alolan Raichu, I will go show you, but obvious. Okay, BGC, Alolan Raichu, where is it? There we go. Max speed Jolly is only capable of hitting 178. Oh, come on. Okay, there you go. 178, so it outspeeds it by 1 speed point. And since there's no electric terrain, where is it again? They won't be doing, it won't outspeed either of them. And anyways, I'm nervous because a lot of if he brings the right prep, then it's pretty tough. Like, I can do it, but it's very difficult. I have to get lead matchups right, and if I don't, I'm normally going to lose. So this could be my first loss. So let's just hope that I play well in the battle. It's also so close. So the day I'm recording this is Thursday. So we're actually going to be playing today. So I'm really excited. So anyways, I've gone over my team builder, and that's going to be it. I can't wait for you guys to get to see me hopefully crush Magmi for stealing Terminator, because I'm still a bit salty about that. Bye!